Hello from Trading Bot with Ale. In today's video I will show you how to develop a strategy and run it through a FreqTrade bot. The strategy will first be sketched out with TradingView. I decided to use TradingView as a tool well known by every trader. It is very simple, intuitive, and then the strategy will be improved and optimized through Python backtesting.py, and finally, once the strategy is ready for use it will be put on a bot called FreqTrade. For those who don't know FreqTrade, this bot is an open source bot and allows to provide a custom class with your own strategy. For example, here I am running my instance of FreqTrade with my own strategy, and it autonomously every day makes some trade. For example, today makes 1, 2, 3, 4 trades with a decent percentage. So before going on, as usual, I remember that these are not financial advice, but it's an educational video where I explain how to develop automatic trading strategy. So after premises, I talk about the strategy that I have. For this, I took inspiration from this YouTube channel called Trading, which is very well done and also provides the code. I have reworked the strategy. I have reworked the code because the code provided is only suitable for backtesting. Instead, I will develop a code that is also good for backtesting and live. And as I mentioned, I will use TradingView and the strategy. So it's based on Bollinger Band and VWAP and RSI. So now I will use also Jupyter for the Python part. Here I take the description, I put in on the clipboard, so I inserted in the GPT chat, so I can ask help to ChatGPT. Hello, could you give me the Python script code for a strategy with the following features? So calculate the VWAP, the Bollinger Band, and the RSI to consider the uptrend and the downtrend. When the price is above the VWAP for a certain number of candles, which I call trend back candles, we are in uptrend. The opposite is downtrend. If the price is below the Bollinger Band and I'm in uptrend and the RSI is not overbought, I open a trade. For downtrend, for short, use the opposite logic. Regarding money management, I will use the ATR, the average true range, to define the stop loss level. If it's not enough, I consider also a multiplier, so I consider the offset between the entry price calculated by ATR multiplied for a multiplicator. This could absorb the normal fluctuation of a price and avoid to exit prematurely. So this is the answer of ChatGPT. The code need to be revised, as ChatGPT is not aligned to the latest version of PineScript. These are the parameters that we use inside the strategy. The VWAP in the latest version of PineScript is not called in this way because inside the namespace, the TA namespace, so we needed to rewrite this as ta.vwap, ta.esma, and the same for RSI. So about the uptrend and downtrend, now ChatGPT give a wrong formula, because we should consider a number of candles defined by the parameter trend back candles. After I show you with TradingView the right formula. About the strategy entry and exit, we enter at market. For the exit, we use take profit and stop loss with the limit value, with the trigger value. And also here ChatGPT makes some mistake, is wrong, because write the loss as ATR multiplied for risk reward ratio, but this is for take profit and not stop loss. Anyway, after I will show you the right code. So okay, now we are on TradingView. These are the Bollinger Band and the VWAP, as you can see on the graph. This is the code that ChatGPT gave me, and I make some fix. And for the downtrend and uptrend, consider I draw the VWAP. Consider this is the VWAP. I have a candle here, I have another candle here, another candle, 4 candle, and now the actual candle. So I need a formula that consider back 4 candle, actual candle and back 4 candle, and consider the lowest value of the body and get the minimum value. So we don't consider the spike. So the distance of the minimum body value to the VWAP, if it's positive, guarantee that we are in uptrend for the strategy, guarantee for the strategy rules that we are in uptrend. The opposite for the downtrend. About the ATR, we consider the ATR formula for ATR length period multiplied for a multiplier. This is for the stop loss, because ATR offset I use it for the stop loss level, and I use it also for the take profit, because I define also risk reward ratio and the ATR offset multiplied for risk reward could define the take profit level. So for a long trade I use stop loss, close, less minus ATR offset for take profit, close plus ATR offset multiplied risk reward. Here I'm drawing the ATR that using the TEV value I can absorb the normal fluctuation of the price, fluctuation that are related to current volatility. And so I can place a stop loss that is placed at a reasonable level. For the take profit, I consider a risk reward. The risk reward level is related to the win rate. I can use a risk reward ratio like 1 if the winning rate is greater than 50%, for example. Okay, as you can see, the strategy, consider the strategy is on a little time frame is 5 minutes, but the equity is not amazing. So we have to optimize it. At the moment I use a capital of $1,000 and the order is fixed size $1,000, commission 0.01, like commission for example of limit order on Bybit. I didn't consider the slippage, and using this feature it's possible to improve a lot the performance, because this feature consider lower time frame to have a more precise entry, more precise value to entry on a trade. But I'm not but for me this is a black box. I don't know exactly what the TradingView do with this option. Anyway, I'm interested in the equity, and I'm just comparing the strategy with the TradingView and Python. I don't expect to have identical performance as are two different engines, and also if they operate in the same data set, for sure they give different result, but I want to have the same equity with the same shape. So now I get start from 2 October, all available data on 5 minute time frame start from 2 October 2023. This done without using extended backtest on TradingView. So now I'm using the same data set on Python backtesting. So I download all candles that I need of the same asset with the same time frame, but I get all data that I need for the backtesting. So now I get data starting from 2022, from January. I run it with Jupyter, so I can show you the result. Okay. Now I print data, the start. I can show you better here, okay, data, and okay, these are all data from 2022, are a huge amount of data, obviously. And after, for a better optimization, we will use all data set available. But now I want perform the backtest with same data set of TradingView, so starting from 2 October. So I just filter data using the index. Okay, now as you can see, data stem from 2 October. Okay, this is the strategy. Now we have seen the implementation in PyScript. The Python implementation is identical. Obviously the language changes, but I have used pandas for the indicators, and for personal reason I use TA lib, because with pandas TA I have to use series, with TILib I use NumPy array, but these are just details. And I wrote, this is a common code that is commented. This is an implementation that is the same that I did with TradingView, and that is suitable also for live operations, so for the bot. But this version is commented because evaluate makes every evaluation of the indicator on every candle, and is very slow for the optimization. Therefore I rewrite the backtest in an optimized way, like you can see here, making some pre-calculation. This is because we have many parameters, as you can see here, to be optimized. So if we can make some optimization, is good, because we need we can need many hours to make optimization. It's possible also days. So here I pre-calculated using the whole data set. Instead, in live we don't have we don't know the future, we don't have the whole data set, so we have to perform a calc on every candle. Okay, I can also ask to ChatGPT to give me the backtest. So I can ChatGPT have the context, because before I ask to hit the strategy in PyScript, so I have the context, and I can just ask a backtest, write in Python using backtesting, and ChatGPT knows this framework and provide me the strategy. As you can see, is different of my implementation, for example, use this function self indicator. So I ask now I ask to ChatGPT to make some fix, and could you use the TIA lib module? Okay, and now it's good, because VWAP, Bollinger Band, RSI are calculated in the same way did. Obviously there are some stuff to be fixed, but it's a good starting point for your backtest. So now I launch the backtest. Okay, this is the class. Yes, maybe I should choose a better name, but anyway, BT is the instance of backtest. Here you can define the commission, is not in base of percentual, so is 0.01 divided by 100. And okay, now I run the backtest, and it's only 74 days. The return is 6%, similar to TradingView. Buy and hold is 308, because AVAX in the latest month is an uptrend, a strong uptrend.
Mamma, comunque non ho usato il tablet. Ma non deve più funzionare, preferito. Sto giocando un po'.
So now, as soon as it make the graph, in the while I show you performance are similar to we have a similar value, and we see a top on TradingView that is 16 of November. So I expect to have the same top on this backtest with Python. So in a while I'm just waiting that Python plot the graph. Now it's coming. Okay. This is the graph, and we have the same equity, and the top is 16 of November. Obviously the buy and hold strategy gives incredible performance, just because AVAX in this 2 months have incredible performance, but now we should evaluate the result with more data. Okay, so we go to see what the result with more data, so starting from not just 2 months but to here. Okay, 1st January of 2022, and we execute again the backtest, and I know it will be quite a disaster, but first of all, I show that it's important to have a lot of data of different periods. As you can see, the buy and hold have terrible performance, but the return of strategy anyway is negative, not like buy and hold. In fact, now we can see the graph that is opening. Minus 5.56%. So the latest 2 months was positive 6%, and now in the 2 years period of 2 years we have minus 5%. And obviously here you can see the graph. The buy and hold was terrible, just because AVAX 2 years ago was over $100 and goes below 20, and now is increasing again and is nearly 40. In TradingView now we can use extend backtest for the same period, so starting from 1st January, and also here we see that we have terrible performance. In reality, TradingView is more optimistic. In fact, using recalculation after order execution, we have a positive equity, not very good. Start we lose our capital, but after we have good not very good, but positive performance, not negative. Anyway, now is time to optimize the strategy. So I create a new cell on Jupyter, and okay, clean the output, and I cut and paste the code for the optimization. For reason of time, I did just a minimal optimization with 200 tries. To have best results we need more, but anyway, we can see now what we can obtain. I launch it in the while, because it need times. I guess at least some hours. Consider that results are not adjacent, so it's very difficult to make perform optimization by hand, because you can, with TradingView, you can change a parameter to find an improvement of the equity, and after you change the next parameter. But in reality, when you change the next parameter, you have also to change again the previous parameter. This is because there is some correlation between parameters. So it's a difficult work to be done by hand. So the best option is to use some backtesting engine like this. So bye, and see you next when I have this optimization result. Bye bye.